Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I am Imtarotchick. If you are returning, thank you. I love you the long way. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be looking at the relationship between Tanisha Ashkadam, who is Nipsey Hussle's baby mother, and Lauren London, who y'all know was with him at the time of his passing. And we're just going to see what the dynamic is between those two. I also have a reading on Tanisha separately, so you could check that out. That video was requested, and so was this. So let's look at it. All right. Oh, and I also have a reading on Lauren London, too. Okay. So let's find out what's going on between these two, all right? Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit, can you connect us to Lauren London and Tanisha Ashkadam? What is their relationship like? How are they feeling about one another? What is their communication like? How are they getting through this time? Can you tell us what is happening between Lauren London and Tanisha Ashkadam? Can you please tell us anything about Lauren London and Tanisha Ashkadam? You guys, okay. All right. I can tell you already some pettiness going on. All right. And then we have the moon card. All right. So that's like the defamation and gossip around these two. And it could be going on amongst each other as well. It's like petty. Thank you. Yep. And don't worry if you can't see the cards. I always hold them up. So don't even worry about it. Shout it. I got you. Can you tell us? Woo! The energy is crazy, you guys. It's like walking into that room with people arguing, or going over somebody's house and somebody arguing, and you're like, do y'all want me to just come back later? Like, I really feel like I'm walking into something. All right. Can you tell us anything else about Lauren London and Tanisha Ashkadam's relationship? Thank you. All right. Justice card. In reverse. Can you tell us anything else? Thank you. Quite a few. The Magician is in here again. The Chariot is in here. Got the 5 of Cups. Let's see if we can get a few more, you guys. Anything else about Tanisha Ashkadam and Lauren London's relationship with each other? How are they communicating? How are they feeling about each other? Anything else? Anything else about these ladies? Holy Spirit, can you tell us anything else about this? Thank you. Oh my goodness. It's a lot going on. A lot of feelings. Wow, you guys, we got a lot. We're going to be here for a little minute. We're going to be here for a minute, but we're going to get it done. All right. So we got, hold on a second. We got both the Justice card coming in reverse, and we got the Judgment card. Lord have mercy. Well, the good thing is that the Judgment card isn't in reverse, but we'll get to that. We'll get to what that means for them. All right, so starting with the 3 of Coins here. So this is going to mean like some competition between these two, very petty situations that's happening. I don't feel like this is stemming from just the murder of Nipsey. I feel like this has been ongoing between these two. Competition, pettiness, y'all. I mean, like, petty stuff, you know. And it might even be like a fight for power. You know what I mean? It just hasn't. It's just like from the start. You know, because when I ask about their relationship, it's like, bam, like we just starting off with like just the competitiveness and the pettiness behind it, you know. Four Cups is next here. So the Four Cups is indicating that even though like they've had like this petty relationship and this competitiveness, that there is still a chance for these two. It's like this is a chance for them to increase their knowledge about one another and come together. And this could also be, you know, because of the unfortunate event of losing Nipsey. But it's just like, look, all this petty stuff, all this competitive stuff y'all been doing, look, now is the time for y'all to learn new things about each other. Okay? Learn things about each other. All right? The Moon card here is going to represent defamation. And this also is going to represent like gossip as well. Okay? So I kind of get this feeling of that in their rivalry, in their petty rivalry and competition, that there was like some defamation going on as well. Okay? And this could also represent how everybody is looking at them now. It's like the gossip that's surrounding them. That could also represent that as well. I do feel like when Nipsey was here that he would have to step in a lot, you know? And I see stuff like this all the time. Like in real life, I see stuff like this all the time. Three of Swords, all right? So this is the feeling of sadness and hurt feelings, all right? So it's just like, it's like they both feel the death of Nipsey, you know, because this is like abrupt separation. And this is just like, they both need to take care of their emotional problems, okay? I did a reading on Tanisha. If you haven't checked that out, please go check that out because it does show like she's having some emotional things going on with her, and so is Lauren, rightfully so. Both of these ladies, rightfully so, because they both just lost the father of their child, you know? But it's just like with this, they're both mourning that loss. They both have hurt feelings over it. And this even indicates like some like a type of heartbreak, you know, as well. And that is why it's like now is the time for you guys to come together and learn more, learn new things about each other. You know, life is short. You guys, life is short. Let's move on to this Justice card though. So looking at this Justice card here, and for me it's in reverse. This is just like failed agreements between each other. Okay? It's like injustices for both. It's like they made these agreements and then like they failed. It didn't work. You know? And a lot of that caused conflict between these two. Okay? So I don't know what it is in particularly. It's just like between these two ladies, it's like even if they were trying to work something out, it's just like it's so dysfunctional because it's like failed agreements. Okay? And we come over here to the Hangman, which was in reverse for me. The Hangman is going to represent irresponsibility. All right? And the ability, and the inability to be patient. All right? So we have the failed agreements between these ladies, right? The failed agreements, but at the same time, it's like this irresponsibility. This irresponsibility between each other as well. Failure to be patient. You know, in a lot of ways, it could also represent low self-esteem. Which maybe goes back to that petty rivalry. Silly rivalry. All right. So here we have the 10 of coins. And the 10 of coins is just like, okay, look, there needs to be peace. All right. It's just like both of them are trying to figure out how to get peace on both ends. It's like Tanisha is like, how do I get my peace? And Lauren's like, how do I get my peace? Because here's the thing. They both have the same father of their children, you know. So now they're going to have to work together or come together, you know? And it's just right now, I feel like they're wondering how. How is this going to happen, especially on the strength of, you know, our relationship hasn't been that great, you know? But it's like, yeah, it's tricky, but they're going to have to get it together. Five of Cups, this is indicating like loss of control, destructive behavior, and shame. All right. And this is also associated with some kind of loss. All right. I would also say, again, whenever this card shows up, if there's something that they do, like if they smoke, then they would be smoking more. If they drink, they would be drinking more. If they eat when they're stressed out or upset, they will be eating more. Because this also represents addiction. As you can see, like the little cups laying around this person's, yeah. So it's like shame, because it's like, I feel like they kind of know better, you know? And it's like both of them have endured this loss. And it's just like a sense of shame. I really feel like they're going to have to really confront a lot of their issues that maybe they haven't really gotten to the root of, you know? This is a lot. It's a lot of chaos going on around this family. Everything is just like an array. We have the Magician card. This also showed up at Tanisha's reading. But except for this is like, this is in reverse. So this is in reverse. This is going to indicate like some kind of mental thing. It's like, it's the shame, but we also have somebody that might be having a little bit of a mental illness. And it's like, they're upset, you know? Like, I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's Tanisha. I don't know if it's... I know the Magician card did show up. It did show up in her reading, you guys. I don't remember if it showed up in Lauren London's spread, but somebody's dealing with a mental illness, all right? And they're unwilling to do anything really about it. And this is adding to the conflict between these two, because it's like this person needs to do something, but it's like, good luck with that. All right, we have the Chariot. You see that? Okay. So we have the Chariot, all right? So I feel like when Nipsey was alive, he was the mediator between these two, you know, to kind of keep everything at bay. But he's not, okay? He's not here anymore. So it's like somebody is trying to be a mediator. Somebody is trying to step in. But it's just like, it's not successful, okay? But this is like with consistency, you know, this person will be able to correct a lot of actions between these two, basically, okay? So it's like, and I do have to point out that it's taking courage from whoever this guy is, okay, that's coming in and that's trying to mediate between these two. It's taking some courage. Because I feel like people around them are seeing what's going on between these two, and they either like turn a blind eye to it, or they just simply don't care. Whew. Five of Swords. At times, they just don't feel like this relationship is even something worth working out. It's just like, maybe I should just count my losses and keep it moving. All right? This is like letting go, you know, consequences, moving away. Y'all, if you haven't seen my Y'all gonna go check out that Tanisha reading because I feel like this might be more on her. Um, it's just like moving, like just letting go, moving away from people or environments. And this is just saying like somebody's just feeling like they don't want to continue to fight, you know? And this is like, don't fight. Don't continue to fight when the war is over, all right? When this person is just chalking it up as a loss and they're just like, you know what? Let me just remove myself. Five of Coins. This will be the despair card. So we have a lot of emotions between these two ladies because it's like they both are grieving. They both are, you know, are involved in this kind of petty, kind of silly rivalry situation. But it's like between these ladies, it's like it's despair and it's shame. And it's almost like somebody is telling them, like, look, this can't go on like this. This can't continue. But then it's like somebody's like, you know what? I don't even want it anymore. Like, I don't even want a relationship. You know? It's like I could be doing other things right now. Nine of Swords. So we just went through that despair, but it's like with both of these ladies, there's a depression. You know, both of them are really depressed right now, understandably. And it's just like feeling like the weight is on them. When really, if they both got to know each other more and align together, they could help share that burden. They could. All right. And then we have the Sun card coming up, which is not in reverse. So again, this is just saying that a relationship, a positive relationship between these ladies in the future is possible. It's very possible. And it might happen, honestly. In the future, it's just right now, it's so many emotions going on. And it's like they're having to deal with how they've been with each other in the past. Okay? They're having to deal with how it's like trying to form a relationship with somebody that you never really had one with. Okay? Then we have the Strength card in reverses, which is representing indecision and weakness. Okay? It's like, get it together. They need to decide as to whether they want to have a relationship with each other or not. It's like they both know that they should. But it's just like easier said than done. Easier said than done. It's like so many levels to this, you guys. All right, let's move on to Knight of Staffs. So you see this person and they're on this boat and it's just like, this is a move. All right. And this is also saying like, if they want to leave a situation, that again, now is the time. Then that keeps popping up for them over and over again. It's like, now is the time. But I'm telling you guys, somebody is feeling like, forget this, I'm out. I don't know where that card went. Where she was walking away. One of them are just like, and it might even be both. It's like, I don't want to deal with this any longer. I don't have time for this right now. This is emotionally draining. We got 3 cards left. But yeah, it's like, it's draining as the freak for them. And we need to keep them in our prayers. I will say that, because it's like people get a kick out of Black women not getting along. And it's like, no, you guys should be getting along. And this makes me think a lot about a situation that I'm in that I know could be better, you know? And I'm seeing this stuff, you guys, and it's making me be real with myself, because I've been through this before. Page of Cups. Here we go. It's in reverse. It's like insecurity, you know? It's like manipulation, insecurities, false illusions, and, you know, sometimes unrealistic hopes. Okay? And I feel like even if they were getting along, it was very short-lived, because they haven't addressed, oh Lord, they haven't addressed the root of their issue. All right. And so between these two, it's like, in this, like in that competitiveness, it's like there's a insecurity there as well. And I just pray, we just need to pray that, you know, that these ladies come together, because they're both really depressed right now. They have the weight of the world on their shoulders, and they could help each other out. All right, let's get to this Judgment card. So there's going to come a point where it's like they're going to make this final decision. Okay? And it could be with some assistance with this guy that's courageously stepping into the flames with them. They're going to reach a decision, and the decision is going to be fair. All right? So whether it's like maybe they're going to start being cordial, or develops a kind of cordial relationship with each other. Maybe they will try to build a real relationship, because being cordial isn't really a real relationship. That's just basically having the ability to say hi and bye without having a brawl. You know what I mean? Like, so just like this decision is going to be made as to what they're going to do with their relationship. All right. And we're going to move on to the last card, which is the Hierophant card. This is like searching for meaning, searching for reality, self-discovery, and morality. You know, I feel like right now they're feeling very like overwhelmed for separate reasons, not really just about each other, but it's like they both feel like overwhelmed, you know, and this is also indicating like a deeper tie to other people as well, who have their own ideas about each other. And it's just like, it's like they both feel trapped with each other, okay? They both feel trapped with each other, but they're searching for the meaning. They're searching for the reality. They're searching for basically coming to, how can we be fair? How can we make this thing work? All right. So in the end, do I think that these two ladies get along? No, not necessarily, okay? When it's all said and done, can they? Absolutely. They absolutely have a chance of getting along and forming some relationship, because we have that Sun card that's saying that there's high hopes for the future between these two. You know, I think right now it's just an emotional time. Everybody's in their feelings, and they're really having, it's gonna take having them to be a woman enough about the situation to put their past feelings about each other aside. And I feel like they may be able to do that because of that Judgment card. They're going to reach some kind of agreement. So what we could be doing in the meantime is praying for these ladies, Again, I don't like to see women bicker and fight. And it makes me even think about my own situations, you know? But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. And I will see y'all in the next video. And today is Friday, so if y'all watching this on a Friday, y'all have a good weekend. And if not, have a good day, whatever day this is when you see it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Donate to the channel if you would like. All that information is in the description. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.